Thank you for allowing me to come and
Yes.
minister to you guys. And it's been a great privilege. I pastored for several years. And, it's been a while since I preached a revival. I was trying to think how long it's been. I preached a revival in El Dorado, Kansas, from a minister and his wife that used to attend our church. And I thought, well, that's been a while back. So my voice is a little bit, I was preaching 3 times in a row and screaming and hollering and yelling. But I thank you guys so much. And it's good to be here with Jeff and just seeing what God is doing with Jeff and Kim in their life. And
Yes.
I think the last time I remember seeing Jeff in Ark City, I've seen him since then, but in Ark City, I think he was working at Walmart. Is that right? In the auto department there. And I've always liked him. He's always been this kind of quiet guy that had a smile on his face. But and I just knew that the Lord had something for him. We never know. And
That's right.
Myself, I remember I was sitting there looking at Jeff, and I was thinking, Jeff, I think you told me he was 35, is that right? 38. Yeah. And so when I was pastoring Blessing Heights, when I first started pastoring Blessing Heights, I was 34. And Jeff was holding his son. I had a little 2-year-old boy, and I had a little 7-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And that was my daughter Angel. And I thought, when you get in church and you start ministering, man, these guys that pour their hearts out to you guys.
Right. Well,
I mean, their expectation for the church,
yes.
and their I know that when I first started pastoring the church, I was driving the church van, picking up kids. I'd come to the church and I was teaching the adult Sunday school class, and then I would preach the message, and then I would preach that Sunday night, and then I would preach Wednesday night.
Yes.
I did that for 2 or 3 years before we finally got some people that could step up and help out. Amen.
Right.
So you guys get in here and help these guys out. They want to see this church grow, but they want to see people's lives change and hearts set free.
Right.
And they can't do this by themselves.
Right.
Amen. And so it's all of you coming together. Amen.
Right.
If one of you are lifted up, it raises everybody
Yes.
up. Amen.
Right.
And I know that there's ministries that God's wanting to bring forth. There's individuals that God is using in different areas. None of us have the same area of
That's
ministry.
right.
But every one of us is part of the puzzle that God is bringing forth in this community, the picture that He's bringing.
Right.
And so you have your part, and whatever God has called you, that is unique.
Amen.
It's unique, and so if you don't do your part, there's somewhere then the body is hurting in that area because you haven't done your part.
That's
Amen.
right.
Right.
And so the Lord's with you guys. Amen.